What is up, Crown fam? Welcome back to another episode of Empire Madness. We've got a ton to go over today. Results from round 2, what to expect in round 3, new prizes. Got a couple key players to highlight as well as a few teams. I've got John Hard, our VP of Operations, here to help me out with everything. Let's get to it. Well, first of all, thank you for being here, John. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, happy to be here.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
With Empire Madness going on, give us your 10,000 foot overview as VP of Operations, how Empire Madness has impacted the field and here at HQ.
Yeah, I think it's been a big opportunity for everybody. I think for the most part, there's teams that have learned how to take things to the next level.
Yep.
The thing that I love is that it's not just one group. You know, it's not just installers, but the warehouse teams have been impacted by this. There are groups of people and supply chain, obviously, that have helped set things up the way they should be and help people out. But overall, I think it's been a fantastic opportunity for everybody. And the big thing that I would say today is, even though there have been markets that haven't had enough volume to participate, we are going to make the Q3 run at a more broad sweeping opportunity for everybody to be a part of it. So,
yeah.
But overall, it's been great.
And I think it's been cool to see the crew stepping up, working hard. And I know they're always working hard, but for us at HQ, we don't always get that visibility into it. So everyone here is so invested into seeing which teams are advancing and how they're getting the mods up and day-to-day like stats. It's been really, really cool to see. So I think it's always cool to get insight into who leadership has had their eyes on throughout this competition. Are there any teams that stand out to you?
Yeah, one of the first ones to talk about would be Sith Lords. Nick Booker, crew lead out in Denver.
Yeah.
These guys went out, and you've probably heard of this. They drove 7 hours on Tuesday, did a job, pulled their Wednesday job forward, then on their way back did another Wednesday job. Incredible,
yeah,
right?
So cool to see that. And they two-manned that.
They two-man crew and two-man crew that did 2 more on Friday.
Jeez.
So great attitude. These guys are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's just cool to see the hunger and, like you said, the attitude of like, oh man, we have to do this. Like, come on. Like, no, it was, we get to do this and we want some more, you know?
Yeah, hearing this crew in Denver, these Sith Lords, reminded me back in the day when I was on a crew. We were in the ocean getting hunted by a shark. We actually lost a crew member. Anyway, it was a long time ago.
So we can't have you on here without mentioning Texas. Like, so much volume coming out of there, so much hard work and hustle. Like, what comes to mind when you think about Texas right now?
The big thing today is it's hard to really pick in Texas. There's so many crews doing so much work down there, but there's one individual to shout out as an electrician named Blake Dusick. He's, I believe he's on the Rangers.
Yep.
Guy is dominating and really started about a year ago and in a junior role and has worked his way up, which is awesome. We'd love to see that. So the Rangers are a big one, but it's Texas, anything can happen.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, Blake, I mean, he's done awesome and he's really led the Rangers to where they are today. And it's cool to see those opportunities because that's what we want for these junior installers to come in and be able to grow within the role, not just be stuck in that role. I know Lee Hatley talked a ton about that a couple episodes back about we'll get you in, we'll teach you the craft, and then help you grow from there.
Absolutely.
It's really cool to see.
Yeah, and to me, it's always indicative too, to see this, is that the branch leadership's the same way.
Yeah.
So we have leadership down there that's just phenomenal, and this exemplifies that.
Yeah,
so it's good stuff.
So jumping into the main bracket with our top 8 teams, we had our Cowboys face Bravo, who ultimately won at 233 mods, and they're going to be facing Olympus in our quarterfinals. With the Mavericks and Kronos, we had our first 2 teams tie, which was insane. Awesome efforts from both of these teams. It was great to see these teams battling head-to-head for that final spot. Ultimately, we had to add up all the mods installed from the entire competition, which gives Kronos the barely advantage at 899 to 826. And then the Rangers beat Han Solar with 276 mods, and they'll be facing Kronos in the quarterfinals. Great work to everyone in this main bracket. This is going to be an awesome round to see. Cowboys versus Olympus and Kronos versus Rangers. Jumping down in our consolation bracket, we had a lot of awesome victories and some huge scores put up by Chaos with 300, Hades with 310. I mean, just insane performances. So Chaos will be facing Corleone, Hades will be facing the Mountain Wookiees, Hercules against the Goats, and the Mandalorians against Zeus. The Sith Lords, Bravo, Han Solar, and Mavericks all have a bye round this time, so make sure you guys are on point for the next round so that you can come back and ultimately take this. And we know that bigger rounds means bigger prizes, so with that added pressure, we know that you guys are going to stay on top of your game, keep hustling, keep grinding. And we're going to be here at HQ to support everyone along the way. Can you tell us a little bit more about what HQ is doing to support this competition?
Yeah, absolutely. Outside of the marketing team, which you guys have done a phenomenal job with, our field op support teams helped out a ton with Aaron Gardner as the director over that. Adam Bowie's our director over supply chain. He's been fantastic. Those two teams alone have been working tirelessly to make things come together. But there's so many people to shout out, even the region and the branches, the regional managers, everybody has really come together to try to make sure everybody in the field has what they need to dominate.
Yeah, absolutely. Love to hear all that. It's super cool to see your insight and to get a different perspective on what's actually happening here in the nitty-gritty of HQ. So very cool. Well, thank you for coming on the show today, John. It's been great to have you and get that additional insight into what's actually happening with Empire Madness. It's been very cool. I did want to roll the red carpet out for you and hopefully get some sneak peeks and secrets into what's coming in the future. Can you share anything with us?
Yeah, 100%. There's been a lot of really good feedback of what we've done right here. The challenge has been definitely that some of the branches haven't had enough volume to participate in the competition. So the good news is in Q3 we're rolling out another version of this that's going to have some bigger prizes. It's going to keep a lot of people interested, but it's going to be exciting. I'll just say that. I don't want to give too much now. It's going to be good. So
a little teaser for what's going. Yeah, we're already working super hard on this competition to make it more just equal for every single person to be able to participate and be able to win those huge prizes. So we're super excited for that. Again, thank you for being on today.
Yeah.
We know the quarterfinals are coming up, so make sure you guys stay on top of your game, and we'll see you next time.